Okay, good afternoon, students. In previous lecture, I have given you one homework, right? That homework is nothing but you have to design a code which is user-defined one. Okay, that is nothing but the user-defined exception for blood donation. Anybody has written that code? Yes, anybody has written that code? If yes, then present it now. I will give you 15 to 20 minutes. Those who have completed their code, they can present. If you are not having it soft copy, then you can present that screenshot. No issues. If you have tried on online compiler and you have written on your pages, then also no problem. You can share that screen or that image. Yes, anybody has done that code? If you have not done, then you have to do it right now. I will provide you 10 to 15 minutes. But you have to complete that code. Then and then only we can move further because user defined exception is important one. So you have to do it anyhow. Consider it as your practical. You can use online editor or if you don't have that facility also with you, then you can write on one paper and you can show it to me. No issues. Yes, Rohan. Rohan, am I audible? Okay. Have you completed that code? Or if you want to complete it now, you can. You can start your own working, compile that program and show on the screen. First complete that task. So I will start the next point from this chapter. Till now we have not completed any particular experiment, right? We are dividing that experiments in your lectures only. So now consider it as your experiment and complete it. आतापर्यंत जेवढे प्रोग्राम्स होते ते आपण लेक्चरमध्येच कव्हर केलेले होते ॲज अ एक्सपेरिमेंट कन्सिडर करत. पण हा सेपरेटली तुम्हाला करायलाच पाहिजे. मी आता दीड You can take 20 minutes, no issues. Complete that code, show it on the console, through console, to me as well as to your friends, and then we will move further. Okay? You can refer net, no issues. So you will get many ideas like take input from the user, right? You can take input that is the age as well as weight from the user. Who will start it? Yes, who will start that code? I want volunteer from your side. Who will complete that program and show on this lecture? Or should I choose the volunteer? Yes? Yes, all of you. Are you with me? मला पुश करण्याची का गरज पडायला लागली आज? Yes? जोपर्यंत तुम्ही तो कोड एक्झिक्यूट करून मला आता इथे दाखवत नाही तोपर्यंत नेक्स्ट पॉइंट मी स्टार्ट करू शकत नाही. Okay, I will wait for 10 minutes. After that, I will call some names you have to present over here. Whatever it may be, that code will be correct or not, you have to show on the lecture. Okay, anybody has completed? Yes? Hello? Yes, anybody has completed that part? Okay, now I will call some names. Okay, Snehal, I will repeat that statement. What you have to do, you have to design one user-defined exception for blood donation. Okay, for blood donation, you will require minimum two properties. One is your age. Age must be greater than or equal to 18, and weight. Weight must be greater than or equal to 50. Okay. So after completion of this program, Snehal, you can tell me and you can present on Hello, anybody has completed other than Snehal? Akshay Mane, can you please unmute your mic? Okay. Have you
Yes, madam.
understood that statement, whatever I have told right
Hello.
now?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Have you started implementing it?
Sir, madam.
Okay. Take your time. Take 5 to 10 minutes and try to complete it. Okay. So after Snehal,
Okay.
you have to present it. इट मे बी रॉंग,
ओके
नो इश्यूज. कारण सगळेच नवीन आहात, त्यामुळे चुकलं तर चुकू दे, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. ओके.
हां ओके मॅडम.
ओके. Okay, Snehal, have you completed? So we can start our next points.
No, ma'am.
Okay, how much time you will require?
I'm trying, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. If you will require some time, then you can do one thing. You can only discuss which points are required to complete that program. Okay? That also the one option. त्या प्रोग्रामसाठी काय लागणार आहे एक्सप्लेन करा फक्त आणि स्टॉप करा. ओके? येस, स्नेहल. Snehal?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, only explain which points are required to complete that program. Just explain the like a syntax one.
मॅम if else condition मध्ये
Hmm?
एज एज इज ग्रेटर दॅन 18चा आणि अजून एकामध्ये वेटचं एक घ्यायचं.
Hmm?
आणि जर एज आणि वेट इफ एल्सच्या कंडिशन प्रमाणे असतील तर
Ha.
ट्रू करायचं.
Hmm. Anything else? Okay. Akshay, have you tried it?
मॅम करतो मॅडम चालू.
Let it be. Only explain the procedure. What we need to use in this program to complete that task?
मॅडम APS कंडिशन ऑपरेशन.
Ha, okay. Then,
इफ स्टेटमेंटमध्ये ते कंडिशन टाकायची एज इफ
hmm,
एज इज ग्रेटर दॅन 18.
hmm,
मग दुसऱ्या कंडिशनमध्ये परत इफ स्टेटमेंट घ्यायचं त्या इनमध्ये.
hmm,
तिथं इफ वेट इज ग्रेटर दॅन 50.
ha,
नंतर त्या इफ स्टेटमेंटच्या इनमध्ये if both above statements are true, then you are eligible for blood donation.
okay.
ते
आणि जर
प्लस
इलिजिबल नसेल तर?
yes statement मग खाली
हम्म,
if above statements are false, then you are not eligible for blood donation. Statement
ओके.
close.
हा, हे कशासाठी झालं? हे आपलं नॉर्मल फ्लो झाला, राईट? इफ एल्स कंडिशन वाला. जर तुम्हाला युजर डिफाईन एक्सेप्शन हँडल करायचं असेल, first what you have to do, first you have to create one user defined exception class. For that, this is the blood donation related exception, right? So you can design your class having name as a blood donation exception. Okay, in that you have to extend extends parent class of exception, that is public class blood donation exception extends ex exception, right? त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला काय लिहायचं आहे? एक मेथड लिहायची. सपोज व्हॅलिडेशनची मेथड आहे. ओके, that method name is validate. Then void public void validate, and whatever message you want to pass to user, you have to mention in that bracket, that is the string s, as we have done for the voting. Okay, after that, in that method you have to use the super constructor. Why super constructor? Because you have to pass that message as an exception, and that exception message must be passed through exception parent class. That's why super constructor is used, and through that super constructor we are forwarding our message to the user. So this is the one class having name as a blood donation exception. Then in main method means whatever class is there we are accessing for complete our task. Suppose that class name is example. Okay, in that example main method is there. Before, sorry, after main method you have to throw that exception if we are having age and weight less than given conditions, right? At that time you have to throw that exception, that is nothing but the blood donation exception. This is the actual process of implementing user defined exceptions. Okay, so in next lecture all of you be prepared with that program. I will ask anybody randomly, you have to present your screen. Okay, right now I have provided some time, but still that part is not covered from your side. You have to implement it. You are having many days, because we are having lecture after 6 means 4 to 5 days, so you are having that much time. You have to implement it, and whenever I will ask at the time of lecture you have to present it. Okay, so today we will start our next point, that is the streams. Okay, because we are unable to complete our practicals regularly, right? So to avoid such a situations we will give some time for practicals in the lectures only. Okay, ज्यावेळेस 2 तासाचं लेक्चर असतं त्यावेळेस मॅक्सिमम टाइम आपण प्रॅक्टिकल्सला देणार आहोत इथून पुढे, आणि 1 तासाच्या लेक्चरमध्ये मोस्टली आपली टेस्ट असेल. ओके, नाव सी, we have covered this portion up till now from exception handling, right? JUnit testing is remain, but we will cover at the end of this chapter. Okay, because for that the preferable GI is the Eclipse or NetBeans. So after completion of this basic IO we will check the JUnit testing. Okay, and after that remaining parts, that is the wrapper class, then nested classes, and garbage collection. Okay, that part we will cover after completion of this third chapter. So first we will start our basic IO streams. Okay, Now I will move towards that part. If my voice is not clear, then interrupt me because right now I am accessing voice from my mobile phone. So my voice is not clear at that time. Please interrupt me. Okay. So first is nothing but the stream. Okay. Is it visible or should I increase its font? Okay. Java input output is used to process the input and output, right? And according to that input, your output will be generated. Java uses the concept of a stream to make I/O operation fast, right? That's why stream concept is present in the Java, and that all classes related to streams are present in the java.io package. Okay, you will see at the time of experiments, that is the at the time of a programs. Okay, the java.io package contains all the classes required for the input and output operations. We can perform the file handling in Java by using Java IO API. Okay, so to complete the file handling, also we will require the streams. Before starting all these points, first we will see what is meant by stream. A stream is a sequence of a data. In Java, a stream is correspond of byte, is compound bytes, right? Means water stream is there, it is the combination of bytes code. Okay, it is called as a streams because it is like a stream of water that continues to flow. Okay, so whenever we will see what the streams, it is nothing but the continuous flow of a bytes, right? According to that, three streams are currently available, which are created by us automatically, and those streams are nothing but the system.out, system.in, and system.error. Up till now, we have seen these two streams. System.out for printing values on the console, right? For that, we are using the println method or print method. Okay, so this is nothing but the output stream. And system.in, whenever we are taking values from the user, we are taking the system.in stream. This is the standard input and output stream. And apart from this, system.error, this is the stream which are used for the handling the or finding out the errors, but that errors are cannot remove from there. Okay, so these are the main basic streams which we are using till now. Now, we will see actual partition of these two. Okay, because whenever we are come in front of a stream, at that time we will find out there are two parts. First one is the input and second one is the output. This is the error stream, so we will consider at the time of errors only, but basically it is divided into two parts, input and output. Now, you can see that the structure of conversion of input to output. Before that, first understand what is meant by output stream. Okay, Java application uses an output stream to write data to the destination. It may be file, it may be array, peripheral devices, input devices, or sockets. Right? These are the some inputs part. No, sorry, output parts. And then Java collection uses an input stream to read data from the source. It may be a file, array, devices, etc. Okay. Now see actual working of a Java input and output streams. Okay. This figure. Now you can see that this is the input stream and this part is nothing but the output streams. Means whenever you are providing any input to that particular program, or we can call it as a source, that all data is converted into the byte code, right? You are seeing that here. This is the binary values, right? So whatever data you are providing through inputs, all this data is captured in the source, that is in the program, and through that program we are compiling it, right? After compilation, that code is converted into byte code, and that code we are giving to actual application. Okay, this means whenever we are compiling, at that time that code is converted into bytes, and then we are providing to such a application. And whenever it will reach to destination, means at the end of your program, again it is deconverted into output stream, and according to your values are get printed, or values are get provided to that particular files or sockets, etc. So this is the input and output stream working. This is the simple way to understand input and output streams. So according to that, we will again see which are the output streams and which are the input streams. Okay. Then next one, output stream class. Okay. Output stream class is an abstract class. Now you know what is the abstract class very well. Okay. It is the superclass of all classes representing an output stream of bytes. An output stream accepts output bytes and sends them to some sink. Okay, so for performing this task, we need some output streams. Okay, these are the categorization of output stream. Okay, so it is divided, or it is the hierarchy of output stream. Okay, file output stream, byte array output stream, filter output stream, and filter output stream again divided into three parts: data output stream, buffer output stream, and print stream. Then pipe output and object output stream. So this is the hierarchy of the output stream. Now, whenever you will look for the output stream, there are some methods, okay, which are helpful for this. So I will first explain you those methods by only orally. Okay. First method is you are seeing the output stream. So basic method is nothing but the write method. Public void write method. Okay, whenever you will consider input and output stream, there may be chances of a IO exception, so you have to throw the IO exception while creating the, or while using the write method in your program. Okay, because it is used to write a byte to the current output stream. Okay, in same format, means in the same method you can access the integer values, byte values. Okay, so two ways are there to access the values through write method. Then third method is related to flush. Flush is used for the current output stream. It means it flushes the current output stream. Okay, that also related to input and output streams. So while creating flush method, you have to throws the IO exception. Okay, and another one is the close method. Close method is used to close the current output stream. Okay, like our files, whenever we are opening our files in our program, we have to close it, otherwise there may be garbage collection, or there may be inaccurate use of that files, or it may generate a wrong output or wrong input to user. That's why whenever we are opening some stream, some files, we need to close it, and for closing purpose we need close method. Okay, so these are the four important methods which you will require while creating the output streams. Next one is the input stream class. It is an abstract class, right? As we have seen in, because abstract is nothing but whenever we are creating it, at the time of use we can write our data, right? It is the super class of all classes representing an input stream of a byte. Uh, as as of now we have seen that output stream also having some partitions, means hierarchy. In same way, input streams are also there, like file input stream. Okay, for printing output on the file we will require file output, but from taking values we require the file input stream. Then byte array input stream, file filter input stream, pipe input, and object input. In same fashion, filter input also divided into three parts: data input stream, buffered input stream, and push back input stream. Okay, here also three basic methods are there while creating the input streams. First one is read method. Okay, this is the input stream, so we need to read some data from the user by using different input factors. Okay, like it may be a file, it may be a sockets, it may be another input devices likewise. Okay, so for reading those data we will require some methods. That method is nothing but public abstract integer read, and here also you have to throw the IO exception because you are dealing with the input output statements. Okay, reads the next byte of the data from the input stream. It returns -1 at the end of the file. If you have read some data from the file, so it must return some value because we are taking it as an integer read method. So you have to return -1. Again, in same fashion, available method is there and close method is there. Okay, while doing programs we will see all these methods as per our requirement. Only I am telling you names of those methods. At the time of doing programs we will see one by one. Okay, now we will move towards the buffered buffered stream. Okay, so we will directly move towards the buffered stream because you should know what is meant by input and output stream through programs, and after seeing the buffered input and output we will move towards the file handling concept. Okay, is it visible properly? Is it visible? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Akhilesh, can you check it, is it visible or not? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so before starting this program I will explain it what is meant by buffered output stream. Okay, buffered output stream is mainly one class which is used to buffering an output stream. Buffering means it internally uses buffer to store the data. Okay, जो काही आपण डेटा युजरला सेंड करणार आहे तो आधी स्टोअर करून घेतला जातोय, राईट. इट ऍड्स मोर इफिशियंटली दॅन टू राईट डेटा डायरेक्टली into a stream. Okay, that's why buffer is important storage part. So it makes a performance of your program or of your system very fast. For adding the buffer in the output stream, use the buffered output stream class. Okay, so buffered output stream, again there are some methods. Okay, that methods are nothing but the constructor. Okay, here you can see that this is the constructor buffer output stream. Here you are passing object and that object is of file output stream. How to open and close files from using file output stream we will see afterwards. Only we will consider here we are taking or we are printing output in the test out dot text file. Okay, only consider this one because whenever we are seeing the streaming part we have to use the minimum two streams to handle the our input files or output files and what are another streams which we are requiring in our program. Okay, according to that we have to use the streams. So this is the constructor. In that constructor you have to pass the output stream object of a output stream. See here, right now I have passed output stream object as a f out, which is the object of a file output stream. As per syntax, we have to pass here output stream object. It may be file, it may be byte output stream, it may be character output stream. Okay, according to that you have to check it and you have to pass it over here. Next, another constructor is nothing but the you can pass integer size along with output stream object. Means here you can pass the two values. Integer, suppose whatever integer size is there, we will see in another program, but you only remember that we can pass here two values also. One is the output stream object and another one is the integer value. Okay. Now see what are the uses of this constructor. For this one, this constructor, it creates the new buffered output stream which is used for writing the data to the specified output stream. Okay, that is the use of buffered output stream constructor. Okay, then as I have told you, you can pass the two parameters. First one is a output stream object and another one is the size. And that the use of this is that it creates the new buffered output stream which is used for the writing the data to the specified output stream with the specified buffered size. Okay, so according to that you have to use it. So these are the constructors. There are different methods are also there. First one is the void write method. Okay, that method is used for the, see here I have written here write method. Okay, it writes the specified byte to the buffered output stream. Now see, we are taking bytes from the user, right? And that bytes are nothing but the whatever we have written message through this program. That message is converted into byte stream, and that stream is we are passing to the method write, and that method will allocate this these bytes to store it into buffer. Okay, then again there are some parameters for the write method. One is the byte, then integer of value, then integer length. Okay, means you can pass here, I will write over here in comment. You can use another write method, that is the, suppose I will write here syntax. In that write you can pass the one input, that is the byte b. You can give your own name also as we have declared here. You can declare like this also, or you can declare like this also, no issues. Okay, then another one is the integer of, and next integer length. Okay, now understood what is meant by each parameter. Okay, it writes the bytes from the specified byte input stream into a specified byte array. Okay, means whatever we are taking from the user, we are converting it into the bytes. Then integer of, this is the starting offset, means starting location of this bytes, and length means total count of bytes. Okay, so this is the explanation for this one. And another one is the flush method, you can see over here. Okay, flush method. And as of now I have told you in output stream you have to close your streams. Likewise we have closed buffer output stream, and after that we have closed file output stream because we have used here two output streams. Okay, so this is the explanation of methods. Right now we have not started our program. Now we will start our program. Just I have opened it to show you which methods are there to complete this task. Okay, then now in this example we are writing the textual information in the buffered output stream object which is connected to the file output stream object. Okay, now you can see here this is the buffered output stream object and we are connecting it to the file output stream object. Okay, all these streams are present in the Java IO package, so you have to import it in your program. I have written here star because we want file output stream as well as buffer output stream, so I have written here star mark. Then public class, this is the name of class. Main method throws exception because it may happen that that file will not be present in that folder, or it is unable to generate it due to some problems. At that time it will directly throws an exception. That's why we have to write here throws exception so it can handle that exception also. Okay, That's why after completion of exception handling, we are moving towards the streaming part. Then, first, file output stream. First object of, we have to create object of a file output stream. Then, I have passed here name of that text file. Okay, because we are printing or we are displaying our output in the text file, and this is the name of text file. You can store this file in another folder also, no problem. Okay, but right now I am storing in the same folder. Then buffer, as of now you know it, bout is the object of buffered output stream, and here we are passing the object of file output stream. Then string s, in that I have written Java T point. This is the name of site. Okay, through that site. So this is the input value. Then byte p s dot get bytes, right? You can see here it is the method which convert your string data into byte code directly into bytes. Okay. Then write method means whatever bytes are generated through this all are get uploaded on the buffer through write method, and after using it you have to flush it, right? That's why flush method is used. Then close, then another file output stream close, and then uh, it is the statement used for the user purpose, means whatever statement is there or whatever we have written in that statement is present on the console, so you can finding out that whatever data you are mentioning, all those data get printed or get stored in the text out.txt. Okay, so now I will show you how to execute it. Before executing it, I will show you one option over here. Now see, I have not created that file till now. What is that name? Test out. After running that program, that output file is get generated over here. Now you can see this. Okay, now is it visible? Okay, now you can see that. Okay, here success messages get printed on the console. It means whatever you want to file as an output file, that file is get created and that messages get stored in that file, and due to that reason we are moving for the next lines, and next line is nothing but this SOP statement that is having this success. And now you can check this. Welcome to the Java T point. What we have written in the program. Okay. इथे जी व्हॅल्यू दिलेली होती ती त्या टेक्स्ट डॉक्युमेंट मध्ये स्टोर झाली आहे जाऊ. ओके, and after that we have flushed and we have closed that both the streams. Any queries regarding this? You can take it screenshot, no issues. Any queries? Have you taken its screenshot? Okay, right now we have covered buffered output stream. Now we have to move towards buffered input stream. Okay, simultaneously we will see both input and output, so it will be very easy. Should I close it? Now see what we have to do over here. Before that, what is meant by buffer input stream? Okay, this is the class which is used to read information from stream It internally uses buffer mechanism to make its performance fast. The important points about buffer input stream are nothing but when the byte from the stream are skipped or read, the internal buffer automatically refilled from the contained input stream many bytes at a time. Okay, so this is the first working point. And another one, when a buffer stream is created, an internal buffer array is get automatically created. Okay, so here also you are having two constructor. First one is buffered input stream. You can pass here object of a file input stream or any input stream object. And another case is along with this object you can pass the size of it. That size is nothing but the buffer size. Okay, so here you can pass the integer size also. So these are the constructors related to input stream and methods available, read and close and reset. These are the four important methods: read, available, close and reset. These are the four important methods. Again, these methods are having their own points. We will see that one by one. Before moving those methods, we will see simple program. Okay, that simple program is nothing but the buffered input stream. As of now, we have seen that uh, we need we need to import java.io package in our program to access the streams. It may be input stream, it may be output stream. To access it, we are importing java.io package. Then again same process, buffered out stream, right? You can see here we have used the try catch block. Okay, you can use the throws exception also, but right now I have used here try catch block. So both the ways are there. In that I have created file input stream. Okay, file input stream object fin. Then here I have passed the text file. Okay, in that text file I have written some message. Right now I have written only hello. Right, I have written only hello message in that text file. Then buffered input stream bin is the object name, and for that constructor we are passing the object of file input stream. Then we are counting it first. That's why integer I. Then while we are reading that values. Okay, so for reading purpose we need read method, and in that read method you have to read complete object at the end of that file, right? For reading those files, so all those statements we need read method. Okay, and that values are saved in the format of an integer. Okay, means one by one character length. Okay, and at the end you have to check whether you have read complete text file or not. Okay, after reading it, you are moving inside it. Means whenever you will find out value as a minus ones, it means that you have read complete file. Then system.out.println, sorry, print character I, means whatever values are get stored are in the format of a ASCII. So again you have to convert it into character and then you have to print on the console. Okay, म्हणजे जे काही characters, जे काही values आपल्या text out one ह्या txt फाईल मध्ये आहेत त्या वन बाय वन रीड होणार आहेत आणि त्याची ASCII व्हॅल्यू इथे टेम्पररी पर्पज साठी स्टोअर होणार आणि प्रिंट होत असताना अगेन इट विल बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू कॅरेक्टर वन बाय वन ASCII to character, and again that values printed on the console. This is the process. And after printing it, first you have to close the buffer input stream and file input stream. Okay, and if you have found this file is not present in that folder, then it automatically generate exception, that is the file not found exception. Okay, now you can see it. I will give here value as a 2, that file is not present. First I will run this program, so you will understand what will be the exception will be, which type of exception will be generated over here. there is no issues regarding running of your program, right? Because whenever you are running, it will not check whether that file is present or not, because this is the compile time exception. Now you can see that file not found exception, because that file is not present in that folder. Whenever you will find out such a errors, you have to check it whether your given path is correct or not, or whether that file is present or not. Now I will make it correct. Hello, right? Okay, now you can see here hello, whatever we have written in the file. Okay, now suppose I have written here that ty btech. Suppose I have written like this message. Now you can see here. Okay, that messages get reflected with spaces also. Okay, so you can take its screenshot. Any queries regarding this? If queries are there, you can ask me. Okay, if no issues are there, we will move towards the next part. That is the sequence input stream. Before proceed to next part, start calling roll numbers. Roll number 1. What is there? Swarali? Start calling roll numbers. Roll number 1. Swarali. Swarali. Next, roll number 2. Roll number 2. Shruti.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 3. Roll number 3. 4. Roll number 4. 5.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 6.
Present, ma'am.
7. Roll number 7. 8. 9.
Present, ma'am.
Renuka, your roll number?
8, ma'am. 8.
Okay. 9 is present. 10.
Ma'am, roll number 3.
Anuradha. What happened?
Ma'am,
Yes. Okay.
network problem, ma'am.
Okay. 7 is there, Sarika? 9 is there. Next. 10. 11.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 12. 13.
Present, ma'am.
14.
Present, ma'am.
15.
Present, ma'am.
1 5.
Hello? Ma'am, 15.
15. Okay. Next. 16.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 17. 17. 1 7.
Yes, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Okay. 18. 18.
Present, ma'am.
Roll number 18. Absent?
Yes, ma'am.
19?
Present.
Okay.
Present,
19?
ma'am.
Manisha, your roll number is?
18.
Okay.
18, 18.
19? Yes, yes, noted. 19 absent? 20? 21? 21? 22? 23?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 24? 25?
Present, ma'am.
26?
Present, ma'am.
27? Okay. 28? 29? 30?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 31? 32? 33? 34? 35? Okay, 35 is present. Next, 36? 37? 38? 39? 40? 40? 41? 42? 43? 44? 45?
Yes, madam.
Okay. 46? Okay. 47? 48? Abhijit? 49?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. 50? 51 is there. 52?
Present, ma'am.
53?
Present.
Yes, yes, noted. 53 is present. Next, 54? Yes, Chetan, I have noted your roll number. 54? 55 is present. Next, 48. I have noted your roll number, Abhijit. 56? 56. 57? 58?
Present.
57 is present. Okay. 58? Okay. 59? 60 is present. Then 61? 61?
Yes, ma'am.
62? Yes, 61?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is 61?
Present, ma'am.
Hello? Okay, okay, noted.
Yes, ma'am.
62? 63? 64? 64? 65? 66? 67? 8? 68? 69? 69? 70? 71? 72? 73? Okay, 72 is present. 73? 74? Okay.
Present, ma'am.
75?
Present, ma'am.
76? 77? 78? 79? Okay. 80. Now you can check. I will write on chat box. Check 80. Anybody is present from this list?
Ma'am,
Yes.
roll number 1.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Prasad Singh, 63. Okay. Now check. I'm writing over here. First check and then write over here. So I can mark your present. Why this one's absent is? Now check if anybody is present, then you can tell me. Okay, nobody is present from this list. '76. Okay. Anybody else? Should we move next point? Yes, should we move towards next point? नेक्स्ट लेक्चरला कन्फर्म पाठवायचा आहे तुम्ही तो कोड मला आणि इथं प्रेझेंट करायचा आहे तो कोड ब्लड डोनेशनचा. ओके. नेक्स्ट टाइम अजिबात चालणार नाही असं. Okay, so next part is related to sequence input stream. Sequence input stream is a class to read data from multiple streams. Okay, right now we have used a single stream to read data from the user. Okay, sequence input stream is used for the read multiple data from the user. So that first we will see its program. So through that you will understand it very well. According to our regular, we have to import Java IO package, right? Because we need to access the streams in our class. Now I will make a one class. Suppose that class is based on this sequence input stream. So I will provide name as a sequence input stream. This is the name for my class. In that main method, right? Public, then static void main. In that we are passing the string arguments. Okay. Again, here you have to write your code, but see, it may happen that there may be some exceptions, so you have to throw the exception here only. Whenever you don't know which type of exception will be there, so you can write the parent class of exception. Okay. Then first we are reading those data from the file, so we need to create object of a file, then input string. Okay, see one by one what I am doing. First I have creating object of a file input stream. Suppose that is the in1 is equal to new file input stream, and here we are passing the name of a file. Okay, now I will create one file that is the in1.txt. This is the input file. Right now that file is not present, we will create it. Only consider that name in1.txt. Then we are reading multiple files. That's why we need to create another file also. That's why we are using here sequence input stream. Right now I have told you what is meant by sequence input stream. It takes or it reads multiple streams. So here I will create another object and I will take another file also. Okay. Right now I have not saved this program. Now we have to create object of a sequence input stream. Now see what I am writing here. Each and every word starts with capital letter. Okay. In sequence input stream. So I will write here object as a S in here. You have to pass objects of all those file input streams while creating S in. Means see here. Sequence input stream. In that constructor you have to pass both the ऑब्जेक्ट्स. जेवढे तुमचे ऑब्जेक्ट्स आहेत इनपुट स्ट्रीम्स रिलेटेड ते सगळे ऑब्जेक्ट्स तुम्हाला ह्या कन्स्ट्रक्टर मध्ये पास करायचे. ओके. Then again we are reading from the files, so we need to create one character integer value. Then in while loop we have to read all those value from starting point to ending point of that file. So j is equal to, now see, we are reading with the help of a sequence input stream object. So we need to use the object as in, then read operation, right? And कुठापर्यंत रीड करायचं आहे, नॉट इक्वल टू -1 मीन्स तुमची फाईल जोपर्यंत डेटा कंटेन करते तोपर्यंत तुम्हाला ती व्हॅल्यू रीड करायची. ओके. नाव in that you are printing values on the console, so system dot out dot println, and in that println you have to convert those characters, right? Because we have saved in the format of a byte, now we have to convert it into character. After that what you have to do, you have to close all these objects, means f in dot close. I have closed sequence input stream object. Then another file, means file input stream object. Then second file input stream object. Okay, so this is the process. Now see, I will save this program first. Okay, check whether all these written things are in proper sequence, that is each and every character of every word is in capital or not. Okay, now I will compile it. Now you will find out which error will be generated. Okay, now see, I have not created these two files, in.txt, in1.txt and into.txt. See, two exceptions are there. File not found in exception, right? Because that files are not present in .txt. Now I will create that file. Then you can see suppose I have written here hello, and this is saved as a in1.txt. In1.txt. Now see, I have created only one file. Now check after compilation. Sorry. Okay, now it is showing exception for second file. It got only one file, that is the in1.txt. That's why it has shown exception for the second file. Now we will create the second file also. In that I will write here okay. I will write at the keeping some space. This is the second txt file, right? Now see, it got a complete value, and you will see that uh, is it visible properly? ओके, फर्स्ट फाईल मध्ये आपण काय लिहिलं होतं हॅलो, ते कॅरेक्टर बाय कॅरेक्टर प्रिंट झालं, राईट? बिकॉज इथं काय आपण यूज केलं, व्हाईल लूप यूज केलं, म्हणजे एक कॅरेक्टर रीड झालं की ते प्रिंट करतंय, राईट? अगेन it again check while loop, it will find out second character, it will again print the second. Likewise that sequence is going on, right? This is the sequence input stream. Means it will check one character, means first take one byte, then it convert into character, then print on the console. Likewise the process is going on. That's why first it has printed HELLO, likewise then values from the second text file, right? Ty btech, and then I have given some space. That's why it has printed that space. You can see over here. इथला जो स्पेस आहे तो स्पेस त्याने काउंट केलाय. तो स्पेस किती कॅरेक्टरचा आहे? दिस इज द फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Okay, but here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 हा कुठला स्पेस आहे? तर इथला 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 तो जो स्पेस आहे तो कॅल्क्युलेट केलाय. Okay, so we can read multiple streams with the help of a sequence input stream. So whenever you will require to handle multiple streams in a single program, you need to use the sequence input stream. So you can take its screenshot. Okay, right now we have seen the program which reads multiple files in a single program and printing on the console. Okay, right now we have seen this program. Now we have to check same program for storing these values in the another file, that is the output file. आता आपण त्या दोन फाइल्स रीड करून त्या फक्त युजर समोर प्रिंट केल्या, राईट? With the help of a sequence input stream. Now we have to store these values on the another file. Okay, first of all take it screenshot so I can make changes in the same program only. Okay, now I will make changes in the same program. Now we have to store it into another file, so you need to create object of a file output stream. Okay, now that object is out is equal to new file output stream, and what you have to pass here, you have to pass name of that file. Now that file is not present, so this is the output file, so it is automatically get created. So I will give name it as a out.txt. Okay, now same process we have to read, right? But right now we have to not print on the console, we have to store it into the file. And which file? File output stream. So here we have to write as, what is the object name? Out. dot right, and in that you have to store those values. Okay, then what we have to do, we have to close all these objects one by one. We have already closed it, right? So first we will close output, that is the outstream dot close. Remaining files we have already closed, so there is no necessity to close it. Now according to this object, that file is get automatically generated. To check whether our program is get successfully completed or not, means whether that programming is going on correctly or not, we need one statement, and in that statement I will print completed. This is for our use only. Okay, now see, out.txt file is not there. You can check over here, out.txt file is not there. After running it, it will be get generated. Okay, you can see here, completed message will be displayed on the console and out file is get generated over here. Hello TYB Tech B, right? जिथं फर्स्ट फाईल क्लोज झाली, फर्स्ट फाईल मधला मेसेज, त्याच्याच पुढे सेकंड फाईल मधला मेसेज कंटिन्यू झाला. ओके, you can take its screenshot also, or if you want to write down it, you can write down it. Yes, all of you check the message on your group sent by Kadam madam. So after completion of this lecture, complete this process. Or if you are having some time, because some are writing it, you can do it. Okay. So this is one example. Right now we have seen taking inputs from the multiple files. Another one is for enumeration part. Okay, up till now you have not seen, but whenever you will consider enumeration part, you will find out element matrix. Okay, but before moving it, we will see another part, and whenever you will have some time, at that time we will see that enumeration concept. Any queries regarding this? Because this is the new for you. So if you are having any queries, you can ask me right now. If not, then we will move towards the next streaming part, byte stream. In that byte array output stream, first we will cover byte array output stream and then byte array input stream. Okay, so I will start Next part. Before that, what is meant by byte stream? Sorry, byte array output stream. Byte array output stream is also one class which is used to write common data into multiple files. Okay. आतापर्यंत आपण जो काही डेटा लिहिलाय तो एकाच फाईल मध्ये स्टोअर केलाय. आता आपण मल्टिपल फाइल्स मध्ये कसा स्टोअर करायचा त्यासाठी byte array output stream यूज करणार आहे. Okay. In this stream, the data is written into a byte array which can be written to multiple streams later. Okay. The byte array output stream holds a copy of a data and forwards it into multiple streams. The buffer of byte stream array automatically grows according to data. Means we don't have to give some some space to that particular array. You automatically that spaces get generated if our data is get increased. Next. Here also constructors are there. Best option is that I will provide you one list with constructor names and with method names. Okay, because for each and every stream it has some constructors, means different constructors. It may be parameterized or having multiple arguments, and it may be some methods. So I will provide you that list of constructors as per streams and list of methods as per stream. So it will be very easy to you remember it. So I will directly start its program so you will understand methods one by one. As usual, you have to import the java.io package. Start, because we need different packages. Then class, we are dealing with the byte stream, right? So I will give you here bstream1. Okay. Then in that main method, now we have to throw exception. It may happen that file not be present, so we need to access that exception. Then uh, suppose I want to read values and I have to store it different folders or different text files. Then we need to use the file output stream, because this file output stream is basically used for the storing values into multiple text files. So we need to create output streams. So first I will create output stream object out1. So first I will create output stream. Okay. Now here I have to pass name of that output file. So here I will pass out1.txt. This is my first file. Okay. लक्षात येते मी फाईल आउटपुट स्ट्रीमचा एक ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट केलाय आणि त्याच्यामध्ये एक आउटपुट फाईल पास केली. नाउ again I will take another file, because use of this stream is basically for storing values in multiple files. Okay. Next we have to create object of a byte array stream. Byte array output stream. So I will create its object as a byte out, which is equal to new. I will directly copy from here, and here you have to pass object names, right? But whenever you will consider byte array output stream, there is no necessity to pass the object because we are printing it on the files. So you have to use this object, that is the b out, Okay, we have to write values on these files. So you have to pass the values. Now, right now I am passing here 65. Okay, now you know what is meant by 65. Which is the ASCII value for which character? Yes, your side. You have to tell me 65. What is the ASCII value related to this? For which character we are using 65? Yes? Or should I call volunteers? Okay, I will call volunteers. We have to write. Hello, am I audible? Hello? Hello, students. Swarali, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. To output stream means file output stream means we have to transfer it into this file fout1 and another one is the fout2. I am passing same value into these two files, right? Now after passing it you have to flush that object. Which object you have to flush it? Byte stream object, byte array stream. So bout dot flush means you have to remove all these values from this stream. Then as we are doing, we have to first close it, right? And after closing it, but this is the output stream. We are not using any input data. We are only passing it into files. So whatever we have written here, close object, sorry, close method, it has no any effect for this program, but you should close it. Syntactically, it is correct. Okay. So after that, you have to execute it. Before execution, you can write here system.out.println. So you can take it and then I will provide you its implementation. Wait for 1 minute. Okay, students, take down this. I will explain within 2 minutes. Okay, so for checking it, you can use the system dot out dot println. In that you can pass your own message. I will write here done. Okay, now I will save this code. Okay, now see, fout1 and fout2, these two files are not available. 1 minute. Okay, this file is not over here. Now it will be get generated. Okay. So I will execute it. Okay, you can see here. Output files will get generated. Which are those output files? fout1 and fout2. Whenever we will execute it, at that time those files will be get generated. Right now dot class file is get generated. Now I will execute it. Okay, now you can see over here fout1 and fout2 are get created. Okay, so I will open it. Because a value is there. 65 means ASCII value of A. Whenever we are writing ASCII values for capital A, then 65 is there. So whatever we have written in that program is going to get converted into character, and which is get stored in fout1 and fout2. Okay, so you can take it screenshot. If you are having any doubts, you can ask me. Otherwise, we will stop over here. Okay. Should I stop from my side?